Welcome to my channel, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning. The atmosphere at the recent Shangri-La Dialogue in Singapore was charged with anticipation as the world's top defense minds converged. The air was thick with the usual mix of high-stakes diplomacy, subtle gestures, and thinly veiled warnings, as leaders navigated a landscape of shifting alliances and rising tensions.
High-level defense officials from across the globe gathered under one roof, determined to address the Indo-Pacific's most pressing security challenges. The summit buzzed with urgent conversations about maritime security, military modernization, and the growing need for cooperation in an increasingly unpredictable region.
In the midst of these discussions, news broke of a landmark agreement between Japan and the Philippines, sending ripples through the conference halls and beyond.
Japan, a nation long defined by its post-war pacifism, had made a bold move, committing to transfer 6 advanced warships to the Philippine Navy. This was not just a routine military deal, but a significant shift in Japan's defense posture.
This development marks a pivotal moment for both nations, signaling a new era of strategic partnership and mutual trust.
For the Philippines, this is a monumental boost to its ability to patrol its vast archipelago, protect its maritime interests, and modernize its aging fleet. It also strengthens Manila's hand as it asserts sovereignty in the South China Sea, a region fraught with disputes and competing claims.
For Japan, it's a clear step away from decades of post-war military restraint, signaling a willingness to take on a more active role as a regional security provider and partner.
The agreement is the result of years of deepening security ties between Manila and Tokyo, built on shared concerns and a vision for a stable Indo-Pacific.
Both nations have watched with growing apprehension as China has rapidly expanded its military footprint in the region, asserting sweeping territorial claims and increasing the risk of confrontation at sea.
The transfer sends a clear message to the world. Alliances are strengthening, and countries are willing to take bold steps to protect their interests. The region's security architecture is rapidly evolving, with new partnerships and strategies emerging to meet the challenges of a changing world.
The 6 warships are Abu Kuma-class destroyer escorts, a significant technological leap for the Philippine Navy.
Though not the newest, these ships are well maintained and designed for anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare.
Larger and more powerful than most current Philippine vessels, they offer enhanced endurance for long missions.
The ships will arrive without their full original combat suites. Sensitive systems and major weapons will be removed.
The Philippines will receive robust hulls and basic machinery, but must refit them with new systems. They retain a 76mm main gun and torpedo tubes, providing a solid foundation for modernization.
The transfer is about acquiring adaptable platforms, not plug-and-play warships.
It's an opportunity for the Philippine Navy to customize these ships to its needs and budget.
The arrival of these warships is a game-changer for the Philippine Navy. They'll enhance the Philippines' ability to conduct sovereignty patrols and maintain a persistent presence in contested waters. These ships complicate adversaries' calculations, making gray zone tactics riskier. They can serve as command platforms, coordinating with smaller vessels and aerial assets. While not a match for China's Navy, they're credible against Coast Guard and militia vessels. The 76mm gun and potential for future upgrades make them hard to intimidate. Their anti-submarine capabilities introduce a new dimension to the Philippine Navy's skill set. This strengthens the Philippines' role in regional security and collective defense.
Acquiring 6 new warships is a major achievement for the Philippine Navy, marking a significant step forward in its maritime capabilities. However, this leap comes with a host of tough challenges that go far beyond simply adding ships to the fleet. Each vessel represents not just new hardware, but a complex integration process that will test the Navy's resources and resolve.
The Philippines must refit these ships with state-of-the-art combat systems, advanced sensors, and modern weapons. This is a highly technical and expensive process requiring specialized skills and equipment. It's not just about swapping out old parts for new ones. Each upgrade must be carefully tailored to fit the unique design of the ships, ensuring everything works seamlessly together.
Budget constraints loom large over the entire project. Modernization on this scale will demand not only a significant initial investment, but also sustained funding over many years. Political will and government support are crucial, as any wavering could stall progress and leave the fleet in limbo. Without proper and consistent investment, there's a real risk that the Navy could end up with impressive-looking ships that are under-equipped and unable to perform their intended missions. The appearance of strength must be matched by real capability. Training is another major hurdle. Hundreds of sailors and technicians will need to master entirely new systems and operational procedures. This means months, if not years, of intensive classroom instruction, simulator work, and hands-on experience at sea.
Developing this level of expertise will take time and patience. The Philippines will likely need ongoing support from Japan and other international partners, not just for initial training, but for continued technical assistance and knowledge transfer as the ships enter active service.
Integrating a new class of ship also means building entirely new supply chains and maintenance protocols from the ground up. Spare parts, specialized tools, and technical manuals must all be sourced and distributed, while logistics teams develop new procedures to keep the ships operational.
The Abukuma class uses different machinery and technology than the Navy's existing ships, so logistics and engineering support must be completely overhauled. This adds another layer of complexity to an already challenging process.
Overcoming these technical, financial, and training hurdles is the true test of the Philippines' ability to boost its naval power. Success will require careful planning, strong leadership, and a willingness to adapt to new challenges as they arise.
Ultimately, success will depend on long-term commitment, smart alliance management, and the determination to see the modernization effort through to completion. Only then can the new fleet truly transform the Philippine Navy's capabilities.
The transfer of the Abukuma-class warships marks the start of a new era in Philippines-Japan defense cooperation.
Japan will likely remain involved, offering technical assistance, training, and support for upgrades.
Modernizing these ships opens doors for future collaboration, with Japanese firms supplying advanced systems.
This deepens defense industry ties and builds interoperability between the two navies.
The partnership could expand to include more advanced equipment and joint exercises.
The Reciprocal Access Agreement enables larger, more complex joint training, building trust, and operational synergy.
For the Philippines, this means a reliable partner for building credible deterrence. For Japan, it strengthens a key ally on the South China Sea's front line, evolving the relationship into a true partnership. The warship transfer has sparked varied reactions across the Indo-Pacific.
Allies like the US and Australia welcome it as a stabilizing move and a boost to collective deterrence. Southeast Asian claimants like Vietnam and Malaysia watch with interest, seeing new options for security partnerships.
Japan's role as a security provider is rising, offering alternatives to Western military support.
China, unsurprisingly, is critical, framing the deal as provocative and destabilizing.
Beijing may escalate patrols and exercises to test the Philippines' resolve.
The new ships could become a flashpoint, requiring careful handling to avoid escalation.
The region's security dynamics are shifting, and all eyes are on how Manila and its partners respond.
The Philippines must balance deterrence with diplomacy to navigate this new landscape.
The transfer of 6 Abukuma-class warships is a golden opportunity for the Philippines, a rare chance to significantly boost its maritime capabilities and strengthen its presence in the region. These ships represent not just new hardware, but a potential turning point in the nation's defense posture. However, success is far from guaranteed. The path ahead is filled with challenges, from technical upgrades to adapting new operational doctrines.
The real test is whether Manila can transform these ships into a credible defense force, capable of deterring threats and responding swiftly to crises at sea. Achieving this will require sustained investment, careful planning, and a commitment to modernizing not just the ships, but the entire naval infrastructure. This requires a whole-of-government approach, where every agency works together to support the Navy's mission and ensure long-term success. Integrating the ships into long-term defense strategy and budgets is essential, ensuring that maintenance, training, and upgrades are never neglected. Success will be measured by operational readiness, crew proficiency, and the ability to maintain these vessels at peak performance. Seamless integration into allied networks will also be crucial, allowing the Philippines to operate alongside partners and share intelligence effectively.
The deal is also a test of alliance management, demonstrating Manila's ability to work closely with key partners and build trust. Leveraging support from Japan and the US for training, technology transfer, and future upgrades will be vital to maximizing the ship's potential.
If Manila rises to the challenge, showing determination and unity, these ships could mark the dawn of a modern, respected Philippine Navy, one that commands respect and secures the nation's maritime interests.
The world is watching closely, aware that this moment could reshape the balance of power in the region. Can the Philippines seize this moment, rise to the occasion, and become the true master of its own seas?